as you can see, I have the pistol completely stripped now. I've stripped the slide, including removal of the firing pin and the extractor. And that's because part of the bluing process is going to involve submerging the slide in water, and I want to make sure I really have a good chance to clean any residual water out of the firing pin and extractor channels before I reassemble it, because you don't want to start getting rust problems inside your firing pin channel later. And I've also stripped the frame. I haven't completely stripped the frame. I left the trigger in, I left the magazine release in, and I left the hammer in, because it's not going to affect the way I go about doing the bluing. So my main concern here was to make sure that I took the thumb safety off, because you can see there's an outline of the thumb safety there. And if I attempt to do the bluing process with the thumb safety on, then I'm not going to be able to get in those corners where the thumb safety sits on the frame, and you'll have a different color. So first of all, it looks kind of tacky. And secondly, I won't be able to polish them properly with steel wool after I've scalded the blued frame in boiling water. So because I won't be able to scald it properly, you're still going to get some of the residual. You'll see you see it when I do it. It's like a powdery substance that's on the surface, and you'll see that. And I want to make sure I got a nice even bluing done on that. Just because it's a cold blue doesn't mean it has to look bad. A cold blue, if it's done properly, looks alright. It's, as I said in my first video, it's not the most durable option out there, but in this case the customer felt that that was the option he wanted, and so that's what we're going to go with. So in order to proceed, you need, first of all, cleaner degreaser. So you have to clean off any oil, any grease, any fingerprints, anything like that, in order for the bluing solution to work. And then you also need to remove the residual bluing, so you go right down to bare metal. And that way you'll have a nice even color throughout, and it's not going to appear to be blotchy. And that's a big mistake a lot of people make when they do a cold blue, is they don't want to, or don't have the time, maybe, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, to strip the metal right down to its bare white surface. And they just kind of apply the bluing solution over the areas that have been scuffed or whatever, and then you end up with two different colors, and it looks blotchy and it looks bad. And that's not what I'm doing here. So I'm going to put this on pause, and I'm going to put the rest of my assembly together, my setup, and then we'll carry on with the bluing operation itself.